And for our next project, we have a really interesting way to help you make those interior design decisions. Let's take a look.
Hi, I'm April Daley, and these are my teammates Justine, Bianca Neptune, and Miyuki Abe. And this is Haven. Think about the last time you moved into a new apartment. Do you remember struggling with how to arrange the furniture in your new place? Or think about redesigning your current space. How many times did you have to move the furniture around? That's where Haven comes in. Haven is an AR interior design mobile app that allows you to render 3D furniture in any real-world environment. To make that possible, we use React Native and Vero AR on the front end, and we tracked inventory in Firebase and Amazon Web Services. And now here's Miyuki to tell you more about how exactly that works.
Thank you very much, April. I'd like to walk you through how to use our Haven app. From main page, you can access all virtual furniture we have in our inventory. If you like to browse specific category of furniture, you can filter as well. All furniture data is stored in Firebase and Amazon 3S, which provides scalable cloud storage for our fast-growing furniture inventory. For example, one 3D image requires up to 10 files. This obviously takes up a lot of space. Once you find the furniture you like, you can tap to place an object and manipulate it by resizing, rotating, and dragging it to find the right spot. When you find the design of your dreams, you can save a picture to your phone, or if you change your mind, you can simply delete a specific item or clear out the entire room. Now, Justine will talk about an additional feature.
Thank you, Miyuki. Once you've found the perfect piece of furniture, you can add it to your favorites from the product page or directly from the camera view. And utilizing React Native's async storage to save data locally on the device, the user can close out their app and access their favorites at a later time. Now we'll go over some of our lessons learned. We decided to use Vero React because of their thorough documentation and active online community. In short, we were able to start rendering 3D objects seamlessly. We also found that Vero React is relatively new, which naturally means that there aren't as many troubleshooting resources. However, this gave us an opportunity to dig into documentation and to find creative ways to understand the platform. We were in frequent communication with Vero's engineering team, and they were very responsive in pointing us in the right direction. For example, we faced some challenges around identifying the horizontal plane for object placement. We're able to address this by accessing the inner workings of Vero's built-in functionality and customizing some of their code. Now Bianca will share some additional learned lessons.
Thank you, Justine. One of our unexpected challenges was working with 3D objects. First, finding high-quality 3D furniture models proved to be a bit difficult. And once we found the objects that we wanted to use, they didn't render properly. That's because the objects that we found weren't intended for AR mobile applications. So they showed up colorless and in the wrong size, often taking up the whole camera view. On top of that, the objects didn't recognize plane, so they would float to random places in the vertical axis. To address these issues, we used 3D editing software, FBX and Blender, to resize and reformat each individual object, as well as to standardize the plane. Then, to address the lighting issues, we implemented a combination of shadow, ambient light, and spotlight to add depth and create a more realistic experience for the user. Now, I'll pass it to April, who will wrap us up.
Thanks, Bianca. Pair programming was an important way of how we approached these challenges. We found that it was the most efficient way to implement big features, avoid major bugs, and quickly learn a new technology. It was a pleasure working together, and an even bigger pleasure to help turn your home into a haven. You can find our code on GitHub. Thank you.
Got to tell you, as somebody that just finished renovating a home, I wish I had this 2 weeks ago. I could have benefited greatly from it and not made as many mistakes as I did.
Sure. And something that struck me while I was watching this presentation is not only does this seem like a great tool for visualizing its stated purpose of furniture arrangement, but it seems like it could be a fun kind of creative tool for storytelling or other kind of media.
Yeah, and how many times is too many to move a couch? I think 2 maybe. So like getting it right, measure twice, cut once. I've always heard.
Absolutely.
So, there's a good app to help you do that.
Yeah.
Excellent. So who's up next?